Butte Adventures is a hiking, biking, ag, and nature tourism operation on my folks' ranch, my parents' ranch. It started 5 years ago with the Prairie Rose Games that came to town, and they were looking for a site to have the mountain biking. Actually started a few years before that. I had worked at Garrison Diversion. I had a boss who was absolutely incredible and believed in North Dakota before a lot of people believed in the potential of tourism in North Dakota. So he sent me across the country, literally across the country, and I met people that had turned their land and their operations into eco-friendly and nature-friendly tourism opportunities. So when we went to move back home, my folks were very agreeable to this opportunity. We had previously hosted people from around the world. This wasn't new to us, it was just new to go into it as a business venture. And so with the advent of the Prairie Rose Games, we went and had a lot of help building mountain bike trails, single track mountain bike trails, from guys who knew what they were doing. And I have to say that is one thing that what we thought we were going to do would have been wrong. So luckily we went and asked for advice and got a lot of it from people who saw an opportunity and a need and an adventure for them too to help build track and trail. When we first started, mountain biking was the goal of it. But there aren't enough mountain bikers in the region to sustain it. And the problem we have is that we're the only one in the area. Now, you know the Mattahey Trail, which is world famous, but it's far away. So if you're going to go, you're going to go to the Mattahey Trail. We're the only destination that way. So we have changed our focus a little bit, and we now take a look at agriculture tourism as a primary entity along with the camping end of it. Because we know ag tourism, we know agriculture. We're, like I said, fourth generation farmer rancher. We know, and there's a great need to explain agriculture to the rest of the world. So we have people from around the world that actually call up and say, we want to know something more about agriculture. We want to learn this. We just had a couple from California called out of the blue. Hey, we want to learn about agriculture. They knew more about nature than I will ever know, but they didn't know anything about agriculture. So I put my dad in the pickup, and he explained the crops and the cattle and why we're still here in North Dakota. The biggest lesson I learned is partner. Partner, 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 because you can spend all the money in the world to market your one little tiny destination, and unless you have partners that can offer a little bit, or partners of a larger destination that you can catch the peripherals to begin with and then grow from there, that's probably the biggest lesson I learned, where I stepped out and said, yes, everybody's going to come because the people that built this said it's really cool. Well, that handful of people really enjoy it, but I had to grow it and partner with other people that started bringing people out. So we grew and expanded into catered meals on site, pitchfork fondues, the camping, and then we also, probably another lesson is we moved to what we knew, in the sense that we hadn't considered the agriculture end of it and the tourism end of it until we got into it a little bit and realized this is what we know, and so we need to maintain the trail for those that want to go and use it, but our money makers per se are just kind of talking about what we know.